Many Nigerians are now speaking up, calling out the Nigerian government, comparing them to the Ghanaian government, saying that Nigerians, relax, relax. Ghana is far away ahead of you guys. Let's listen to this content creator who said Nigerians should stop fooling themselves, thinking that because they have more states than Ghana, that they are bigger than Ghana. Let's listen to him.
No wonder when they talk say Ghana be small country because when I get 36 states and Ghana get only 16 states, they call them regions. So if you calculate, that means when I don't pass Ghana with 20 states and when a population, Nigerian population be 230 million people and Ghana be only 32 million. Ghana no reach even quarter of Nigeria. Wow! This one don't shock me.
See that this information was passed on 19th and it will be taking effect on today being 22nd. And if you go through this post, you go through this attachment, you will see the areas which the light is going to be affected. And the time will start from 8 a.m. in the morning and it will end by 5 p.m. in the evening. I'm telling you, immediately it's 5 p.m. in the evening, that light will come back in those areas. And if you go through this attachment, you see the areas, how they staged it, days, and the areas it will be affected. Then tomorrow being 23rd, the area it will be affected, and time, the same time, 8 to 5 p.m. in the evening. That is what makes GH far much better than Nigeria. So many of you have been telling me, when last did you come to Nigeria? My dear, I was in Nigeria just last 2 months. I left, I think, November period, second week of November, and I came back just a few days ago. And I could tell you better. So I have a lot to say, and for no reason for us to be pretending, GH is far much better than us. Immediately I got to Accra, I remember talking to my dad on video call, and because we got to Accra late, I actually lodged within the area where the car stopped us, so that the next morning I could proceed with whatever I'm heading to. And I could remember talking to my dad in video call, and I actually turned at the back camera, and everywhere it was night, and it was just like it was morning. I was like, Jesus, this is how light is here. And imagine, is this how here is just like it's afternoon? I said, yeah. So as of here, the afternoon and morning, afternoon and night is just the same thing. In the morning, in daytime, people do their business. In night, people do their business, because there was steady light. Have always been steady light. So for us and to many of you Nigerians who always address Ghanaians ordinary, Ghana is not ordinary. We belittle these people so much, and they are doing far well better than us.
I sleep for this street of Ghana for the past like 3 months straight. Now seeing Ghanaian person, now help me. You understand? Where are they today? Now grace of God and grace of Ghanaian person. You understand? So that's what the thing be. So what here I can see during this year what I did for this Ghana. So what I come with my IDC, say, if you go company, one go work, say there's vacancy, go apply for there. Because in Nigeria, you be no give you the job. You know why? I will tell you why. Our people go collect job, they will go there, come with the funds, and then get sense, and then smart pass. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. This same Ghana with this, when I first come, I don't work for Ghana man before. For 3 good months, nobody pay me. She no gree pay me. You understand? I don't come across a lot of terrible Ghanaian people. And I don't come across one of the most beautiful Ghanaian people as well. But that don't mean say I want to class everybody not the same. No. If you go to Nigeria has beautiful people. You'll be like, wow, I didn't know this guy have amazing people. People who ain't know me for this Ghana here. With my Ghanaian friends. Every time they say, wow, they're different Nigeria, different. I thought Nigeria was like this, but you made me see a different part of Nigeria. You understand? Regardless, now one Africa, one Ghana, Ghana nation. We need to create a Ghana nation on its own. Republic of Ghana Nigeria.
Wow. These content creators are schooling Nigerians, telling them that relax. Ghana is better than Nigeria. It is not because of 36 states a capital. It is not because of 230 million population. It is not because of, any other thing. But Ghana has a working culture. Ghana has a working president. Wow. Hey, guys, I did a video the other time telling you guys why Nigerian healthcare is the way it is. And I told you guys that the Nigerian population is a huge factor. But many people did not understand that video. But let me just kind of break it down more in this video. See, let me tell you, Ghana, Nigeria, despite the fact that Nigeria has more in population than Ghana, or let's say Nigeria has more states than Ghana, many people tend to think Nigeria is doing better than Ghana. But with what we have seen so far on social media, things happening in both countries, it's looking like Ghana is getting their shit right and is doing better than Nigeria. Why is this happening? This is happening because the government has a plan. And let me use the Nigerian healthcare, like I used in that video, for example. I told you guys that as the Nigerian population is increasing, the government need to build more standard healthcare that will be able to curtail the growing population. Many people said that, oh, Nigerians should work on their population. That talk will not come from me. Take it to those that need it. Now let's go to Ghana. I heard from my comment section that the Ghanaian government have a plan. They call it the plan 111 to build hospitals in every region in every year. Every year they must build I'll be putting the comments on the screen, a certain amount of hospitals in every region in Ghana. Like it is a laid out rule. Look at Ghana's population. Oh. Look at their population. Oh. Yet they have this amount of rules and regulations that every region must get this amount of hospitals every year. Tell me why Ghana will have a health crisis, or why Ghana will have dilapidated hospitals that, there are nothing to write home about. Why? Because the government has a plan. Now, Nigeria that has this amount of population, do they have this kind of plan? That was the message I was trying to pass across in that video that many people did not get. Do they have this kind of plan? You have this kind of population, you don't even have a plan. While people that don't even have half of your population have this amount of plan. You saw a lady that made an example with electricity in Ghana. She said before they take the light in Ghana, they send out newsletters. Newsletters to tell the people when the lights will go off, when the lights will come in, and exactly that time the light comes back. Can we say that for Nigeria? In fact, here we will just hear on the news that national grid has collapsed. Maybe for 2 days you will not see light. You will not notice that, have the national grid has collapsed. You will not see on the news the national grid has collapsed. Maybe after like 4 or 5 days again before you will not see the light. So can you compare the both system? One is working, why one is not? Simple. And with the new administration that came into power, it has even become worse. Since this administration came into power, we have not seen any road they commissioned, even if it is 2-kilometer road. We have not seen, I haven't seen hospitals they commissioned, even if it is healthcare, mother and child healthcare facility. So how do you expect one system to suffer and the other one not to suffer? It's simple as that. Like this, so many Nigerians who live in Ghana are shocked at the plans the government have in stock for its people. And I feel for them. I actually feel for them because I can just imagine you going into a country that is not yours and you see how the government is making out plans. I'm not saying the Ghanaian government have it all. No, don't get me wrong. But there is an active effort. Let's use the Ghanaian football team, for example. The Ghanaian football team were suffering because of stadium this, stadium that. Oh, they were always complaining about the stadiums. What did the Ghanaian government do? Did they sit down and say, oh, manage it like that? No. The John Dramani Mahama administration renovated the stadiums. And today you can see how the Ghanaian versus Chadian match went. Gave them the biggest support he can give them. And we are seeing positive results. So it's not about having the population. No, what are you doing to curtail that population? Let me give an example of China. China and these Asian countries, they even have more population than Nigeria. But can you compare their healthcare system to Nigerian healthcare system? Can you compare their rail system to Nigerian rail system? Or can you even compare their electricity system to this is a government that is working. This is a government that have the interest of the people at heart. This is not a government that you complain about economy being bad on social media and they start threatening you up and down, start looking for you up and down with police and the rest. Look at the 30 days round challenge going on in Nigeria. They said they even arrested some content creators that were doing 30 days round. I'm like, in a democratic system, you are arresting people that are complaining about the standard of living, the state of living. Some people cannot talk again. They can't talk again. Things are not going right in their eyes. They can't talk. They can't talk. Tomorrow we'll come out and call ourselves Giant of Africa. Let's get our shit right. It's 2025. Other countries are moving forward doing things, electing politicians that they can hold accountable. Elections are coming soon in Nigeria. Nigerians, go and vote politicians that when they don't do well and you come out to complain, they will lock you up. Now, no. At this point, I'm tired. Guys, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. It's not by population or we had no, it's not by that. Do you have a working government? Do you have a government that listens? I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye-bye.